So I'm just back from Bolton Toy Fair and I thought I'd throw a little video together of the pickups because I decided not to film the actual event while I was there. I saw a few people walking around with their iPhones out, with the cameras out, and I thought, you know what, I'll leave it to them. So I dare say if you have a little search on YouTube for Bolton Toy Fair November 2025, I think you'll probably find some of their videos. Tell them I sent you. The pickups are going to be the ones that I picked up for myself as well, not the ones that are going in the shop, because they're at the shop now and I'm here at home. So yeah. First pickup of the day was this Guncannon from Gundam. It's an awesome little die-cast model, a little figure of the character. More than anything, I liked the box. I think the box is fantastic. It's got that wonderful retro vintage art that you can see all around there. I absolutely love that. I think it's fantastic. And I'll probably be displaying him in the box, to be honest with you. But I do need to replace this because I think it's been replaced at some point with cling film. Yeah, cling film's not all that great, is it? It's not a nice, presentable thing. So I'll get a new piece of cellophane, I'll pop it on the inside of the box there. I did originally think that the back of the box was missing, but if you look at it, there is tape on both sides of the polystyrene, or styrofoam, Gareth, that matches up with the tape on the outside of the box as well. So that is how it would have originally come, I think. And that's how it hung on the shelf. So yeah, let's get him out and have a little look at him. And yes, I know it's missing all of the accessories. You can see it's just the figure in the box, and I knew that going in, but I didn't mind because it's a piece of kit from the 1980s. Is this possibly even 1979? And we've got a really nice. Yes, it has some wear, mostly to his nipples and a little bit to his bum. Guncannon, what have you been up to? But it's pretty cool, he's nice. I do notice just by looking at it now that he's got two of the same fist. So I'm guessing one of those fists has gone missing at some point and then been replaced with one from another similar figure. But I don't mind. Like I said, it's going to live in the box anyway. And I've just broke the arm off it. Oh, no, the arm's come off. I thought I broke it for a minute then. There we are. That's better. Worried for a minute then. So yeah, I got this from Jay, who's got the stall behind me. He's been popping in now for about a year to Bolton, and he always has a ton of Japanese robots, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, you know, all that sort of stuff. And it's not always in the best shape, but it's cheap. And this I thought was a great little buy. It was a tenner, and I think he was surprised I was interested in it because of the state it was in, but I think that kind of lends to its charm on this one. Let me know down in the comments if you think I got a good deal or whether or not I was screwed. I think I got a good deal. I'm happy with it, so I suppose it doesn't really matter what you guys think. But by all means, feel free to let me know anyway. So yeah, that was the first pickup. I did get a couple of other bits off him, including, and this is one from my own childhood, this Lego horse. Now, I had a Lego castle probably towards the late end of the 80s, and it came with a black horse and it came with a white horse, and the white horse had this red robe, whatever you'd call that, I don't know. And I've been trying to get that Lego set again for a reasonable price, but it doesn't seem to be a reasonable price. Anyway, I thought this will do for now, until that set does pop up. Now, I can't not buy Godzilla if I see them at a reasonable price, can I? I know. Always with Godzilla with Gareth. Always Godzilla with Gareth. Picked up this one. He's a charming fellow. Look at that face. Look at that face. He's so derpy. He's so fun. He's great. But the sales pitch on this for me, the one that won me over, is that tail. Now, you always find with the Godzillas, trust me, I know, they're quite hard to display because the tails just come out too far. Well, because that one's curled up, it takes up a little less space in the cabinets, and that's why I thought I'm going to have this one. And yeah, no tag. It's not the tag. Apparently, it's a Bandai Creations. I don't know, I'm not familiar with that term, that part of the Bandai brand. Not familiar with that one, but yeah, it is what it is. It's not a vintage piece. It's 2007, and I do believe that they are still making them with this mould as well. But I don't mind. I think he's a handsome, charming, and fun little fellow. And thinking about it, I don't really have a Godzilla that's the proper colour, do I? They're all glow in the dark or neon colours or metallic or something. So this will be my first Bandai Godzilla that's the proper colour. Only two more things to show you. This was the last thing that I purchased. I've got a Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit Matchbox, and these are the boxes. I remember them coming in as a kid. Still sealed. It's not been opened, hasn't that one? Both sides, which is pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that. And it's still unbunched, as you can see. So yeah, again, happy. It's not exactly my favourite colour, I've got to be honest, but I do love me a Rolls-Royce, and I had this model in a different colour when I was a kid, so yeah. A bit of a mixed bag today, isn't it? And the last item that I've got to show you, I think I might be doing an unboxing video with this. I do. And it spoke to me because of my love of translucent plastic. Of my love of, well, I say translucent plastic. Brightly coloured translucent plastic, because it fits in with a lot of these things. Yeah? I'm not stealing your thunder, Ed. I know translucent plastic's your thing. But my love of things like that, and my love of my love of vac metalized plastic as well, and that's why I picked up this guy. Dinozaurs. Never heard of them. Obviously I've heard of dinosaurs, but I've never heard of dinosaurs. And it's a bright red translucent plastic. It's like a cherry red, which I think is pretty nice and attractive. And it's got that lovely chrome vac metalization going on there. And yeah, it transforms into a robot. You know, because they do. It's 1998, and according to the box, there's a whole lineup of them. As you can, well, if the camera will focus. I'll move my head out of the way and then you'll get a clearer image. So there's the Dino Saber, which is a bit like a saber-toothed tiger. Dino Terror, which is pterodactyl. Dino Tigra. What's a tigra? And then there's some others on the back there. I can't see. Dino Bracco, so obviously a brachiosaur. There's like a dragon one in the middle there, which someone told me they've had, and it is absolutely fantastic. And then there's the T-Rex, which is the one that we've got. And then down at the bottom there, as you can see, there's a mammoth, a triceratops, and a stegosaurus. And I'm loving the colours on these. I really am loving the colours that they've got on them. I think, being 1998, this is probably trying to cash in on the success and popularity of Transformers Beast Wars. Yeah. Dinosaurs that turn into robots. Bandai? Are you nicking someone else's ideas? You're better than that. Or are you? Anyway, I know it's a vintage piece, 1998, but I don't think it's that highly sought after. So I am going to open this up and see what it's like. Maybe you should join me on the Cosmic Council on, I'm going to say Saturday now. We've never done a Cosmic Council on a Saturday. Join me and Ed and Andy on the Cosmic Council on Wednesday night to see an unboxing of this very fellow. Why not? That's everything that I picked up at the Toy Fair for myself. I picked up a couple of bits for the shop, which you'll probably see in some other way. And that's it for today. So, short and sweet. Thanks very much for watching. If indeed you've stuck around to the end, let me know which your favourite piece is down in the comments, and I will catch you again in the next one. Bye bye.